Lesson 1. Greetings.
Hi, welcome to ECK Education. This is Lesson 1, Greetings. Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Nicole. When you meet someone for the first time, you'll say, hello, it's nice to meet you. However, if you meet someone for the second time, you're not meeting them. You're simply seeing them. So you would say, how are you? It's nice to see you again. It's been a while. It's been a long time. What have you been up to lately? Where have you been keeping yourself? These questions all mean, what have you been doing lately? And it's okay to answer describing your activities. For example, oh, I've been so busy with work. Or, I've been around. Or, I've been traveling. Make sure that when you are asked, how are you? You tell about your condition. Oh, I'm doing well, or I'm doing good. But when you're asked, what have you been up to? Talk about your activities. So, 2 ways to greet someone. The first time you meet them, and then after you have met them. The first time you meet someone, of course, you can say, it's nice to meet you. Perhaps you'll say, it's good to meet you. And in even very formal situations, you might say, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Please repeat. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Very good. So, in Western culture, most people greet with a handshake. In America and Canada, they expect a firm handshake. A firm, strong handshake with good eye contact indicates that you have good character and you're friendly and they can trust you. So remember, a firm handshake and good eye contact. In Western culture, if you become close friends with a woman, you'll usually be greeted with a hug. A hug occurs between both women and men, although men usually do not hug other men. So, perhaps you might ask about someone's family when you first meet them. Or maybe someone will ask you about your family. Remember, in Korea, it's okay to say, my family is 4. My mother, my father, my brother, and me. In American culture, this is not how we answer. We simply say, oh, I'm married and I have 2 children. Or maybe you say, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. We usually do not mention our parents when we talk about our families. So, to ask about someone's family, say, tell me about your family. Or, what's your family like? Maybe, do you have any brothers or sisters? Okay, it's also okay to ask, whom do you live with? Whom do you live with is good for people who are over the age of 18. Usually, in Western culture, people over 18 do not live with their parents. Perhaps they have a roommate or they live with their brother or sister. So, remember to ask about someone's family in this way. Tell me about your family, or what's your family like? So, when you meet someone in Western culture, keep in mind that there are some topics you should not discuss. For example, asking, are you married? Or how much money do you make? Are very private, personal questions. You should not ask these to a Westerner. Especially money questions. Asking about someone's salary or how much they spend on their apartment or their clothes is inappropriate. Money is a very personal, private matter. So save that for until you are very close to someone. So, when you hear something surprising, what do you say? You might say, oh, really? Or, are you kidding me? Maybe, you must be joking. Or, no way. These are 4 good expressions to let someone know you're surprised in a kind way. So let's practice. Are you kidding me? You must be joking. Oh, really? No way. Remember, those are 4 good expressions to use when you're surprised. Okay, let's talk about weddings. Weddings in Korea often involve 2 kinds of ceremonies, a Western ceremony and a traditional Korean ceremony. As you know, the traditional Western ceremony involves a white wedding dress for the bride. Really, many hundreds of years ago, brides did not wear white. They were representatives of not only their family, but also maybe their business and another country. So they needed to represent themselves in the best way possible. They would wear bright colors and expensive, beautiful fabrics. For example, silk, velvet, even fur were part of the wedding dress many hundreds of years ago. Now, we usually use a more simple gown of white. In Native American culture, both in Native Americans of Canada and America, it was tradition for the men to make the dress of the bride. Okay, so remember, when you meet someone for the first time, you'll say, "It's nice to meet you." When you're meeting someone again, after the first time, do not say, "It's nice to meet you." Simply say, "It's good to see you again," or "How are you?" since you've already met in the past. So let's talk about saying goodbye. It's always polite to say goodbye when you're leaving. If you're visiting your friend in his or her house, make sure to thank them for their hospitality. Hospitality means the things someone does to make you feel comfortable in their home. Perhaps they serve you drinks or food, or they do other things to make you feel at home. So, "Thank you for your hospitality" is an excellent phrase to use. Let's practice. Thank you for your hospitality. Perhaps you might say, "It was good to see you again," or "It was nice to catch up." Maybe "Take care," or "I'll see you soon." Let's practice those one more time. It was good to see you again. It was nice to catch up. Take care, and I'll see you soon. So that's it for greetings, and it was really great to meet you. I'll see you next time for lesson 2. Goodbye.